Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Britt from Britt's Big Plans, and this is kind of a flip through, catch up, plan with me video. It is now Saturday after, at the end of my first week in my complete planner. And so I just wanted to go through, update a couple of pages with you, and do my weekly plan. So I'm gonna, kind of show you guys how it's going so far. Right now, I have this many stickers in the front of my planner. I added these after I did my setup, but I love stickers, and so I have to. I think this one might be my favorite, which just shows you how much of a nerd I am. Go big or go home. Like Orgo, organic chemistry. Get it? A little birdie told me that you're full of it, which my planner will be full of it. So that's why that went there. I added a temperature tracker on this page. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with this page, but now I know, so here you go. This is updated through yesterday. So far, it's been very warm for January, but don't worry, tomorrow, literally tomorrow, will be cold, so it's fine. All right, I did update my goal spread a little bit. I still don't have the full breakdown of my goals, but that's okay because some of these things are lending themselves more to the next couple of pages as far as what I'm tracking for my goals. Okay, here's the first thing I need to update. I highlighted my day because I did do my exercise minutes and my steps yesterday. But what I did not do was write it down because I had highlighted it and then it was wet. Please hold, I'm pulling it up. So 84, oh no, wrong pen, no! Dang it. We were doing so good, and then I picked up definitely the wrong color of pen. Dang it. Okay, let's try this again. Well, I guess I'm leaving that. That is gonna drive me insane. It's fine, everything's fine. 8,451 steps and 30 minutes, exactly 30 minutes of exercise here. I'm just gonna have to pretend that never happened because that makes me very upset. It's okay, it's fine. I'm telling myself it's fine. All right, little blotter action there to make sure we're dry. All right, next thing, I'm gonna double check here with my goals. So far, weekly goals are going really well, or I guess that'd be daily goals. Daily goals are going really well this week. I did get that one and that one. Got that one. Okay. So far, I've had 3 days where I have done every single one of my daily goals, and then the other days I did most of them. At least the health related ones that I've got are pretty good. So yeah. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Now, here is what my monthly layout ended up looking like. I've got lots and lots of things happening. I need to update my sleep and my mood from yesterday and then my sleep from last night. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's this little graph here along the bottom. I'm tracking the number of hours that I sleep, and let me prop this up here. I'm tracking the number of hours that I sleep and my mood, which I'm just kind of doing a general mood tracker there. All right, so sleep. Let's see, yesterday's sleep was 7 hours. And then last night was almost 8 hours. And part of the reason that it being a Saturday and it's only almost 8 hours is because I got up to film this. So I like to try to get a lot of sleep on my weekends. I really do. Let's see, yesterday was maybe not quite so chipper, but still a good day. Right, so if you're watching this video, you're gonna see a whole lot of things blurred out. I have, you know, identifying information blurred out so that you can't figure out what my life is. But my part-time job that I adjunct, that job started this week on Wednesday, so I've got some green dots indicating that. And then next week, my full-time job and my personal grad school classes start. So things start to get a little bit busy, you know, the rest of the month. All right. And then here is last week. Very minimal. I was experimenting with a layout and I can't remember. I took a screenshot of her video so that I could replicate her format, and then totally did not make a note of who she was. So whichever planner creator you are that does it this way, I'm sorry that I can't give you credit. I liked it. It's just not going to work for me. That's not what we'll be doing this week, but it was a nice setup. So this is what this week looked like. Nothing too busy. And then daily pages were very full. I was very excited to have a place to do my daily journaling and all of that. Ooh, I did not write yesterday's workout, which was walking. Okay, so that was yesterday's workout. If you watched my planner setup video, you'll know that I really haven't been working out, and my goal is by the end of next year to run a full marathon. So I don't know. I have to start slow, because otherwise I would hurt myself if I didn't start slow. So these workouts don't seem like a lot, but going from not doing anything to walking 2 to 3 miles on a regular basis. In fact, whenever I get done filming this video, I'm going to go and walk on the treadmill and work on it for at least 3 miles probably. So it sounds like it's not a lot, but really it's an improvement from where I've been at. So, also I did not mark that I got my YouTube ready video to post. And I definitely did not go with 8 a.m. I went with 9 a.m. But anyways, yeah, so I'm judging myself. Maybe you are too, I don't know. I'm judging myself because I was a college athlete. But, you know, I'm doing the workouts that I can right now so that they will be sustainable and eventually will build up to get me where I want to go moving forward. Okay, so let me just make sure that's dry. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to skip over here. And one thing, ooh, I did not show you this. One thing I think I'm going to do is a weekly pen and ink combination, because I'm constantly like inking up an additional pen or like changing ink colors or whatever. And so I can kind of keep track of, well, what colors am I using in this week's spread? So this is this past week's. I have taken the ink out of this one and this one, so I don't have the blue and the green here, but I have added a few. So the first thing we're gonna do for this week is I'm gonna go ahead and list all those out so that I have them for my own reference. So I'm gonna get started on that now. Okay, so I am done with my list. These are the pens that I currently have inked up. I tried to get a little bit of a rainbow going on, although it's obviously not a perfect rainbow, but I added this week, I inked up my Leonardo Momento Zero in the pink sands with Wearingeul Wayfarer. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite shimmer inks. I also inked up my elastic extra fine Momento Magico in the Smeraldo colorway. And the last one that I added was my Platinum Century 3776. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I inked it up with Diamine Cappadocia, and it's a very dark green. But to me, right now, the way that I'm looking at this page, that looks black. So, yeah. But anyway, those are my 3 new colors for the week. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit, and some of my other pens were getting a little low on their ink. So I'm going to give this just a minute to dry, and then we're going to go to the weekly plan. Okay, I've given this a minute to dry. And so now it's time, and I'm still going to leave this in here just in case, but now it's time to think about the weekly setup. So you will see, even with my hand currently in the way, that I did not leave it blank. And I thought about it, and this was just the best way for me to get it done. I have 3 classes that I'm taking this semester with a bajillion due dates, and I only have 1 syllabus with the due dates right now, so you only see 1 color of dot, but I've gone ahead and added for every week of the semester my due dates for that class. Last week I used this space for various lists and things. I think I'm going to migrate those lists here into my weekly sidebar, because number 1, I don't think I need all those lists. Number 2, I think I could consolidate some of those lists into like just a general to-do list, as opposed to like projects, to-do, house, you know, all of those things. So I'm going to migrate those lists here, and then this bottom piece is going to be just my due dates. And once I have my due dates for my grad school classes, I will probably also mark any important dates for the classes that I'm teaching in this section. So the first thing I want to do is, last week I had like a double space up here because I was trying it out to see, is this going to work for due dates? The answer to that is no. So that'll be here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the top of my column with some washi tape because I can. And then I'm going to, you know, leave myself that little space because I'm tracking not just my stuff, but also my partner's appointments. So I'm going to leave a space up at the top for like the daily appointment, and then I can carry that over to whatever day it is when we get there. So this washi tape is from the Well-Appointed Desk. And they have matching stickers that I also have, which I am going to use for decor for this week. So stay tuned for that. It's just individual bottles is what the stickers are. This is difficult to do when you can't see the line. There we go. And this ruler is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I'm just using that to get like a nice straight cut here on my edges. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. All right, so next order of business is my schedule of classes. See, these are the stickers. And I'm gonna mark them like I did last week with the time being sort of like blocked off with a line. And I'll label them with a little boop color dot. So. Oh no. No! That is the wrong day. Dang it. Ugh. Need my whiteout. Where is my whiteout? Ugh. Dang it. Okay, please hold. I have to remove my lamp. Hold on. I have to remove this whole camera thing. Okay, I'm back. No, I marked this on the wrong day. The good thing about the complete planner is while it's not perfectly white, it's white enough that I can use whiteout and it's not the end of the world. Ugh, that is so infuriating. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. So there are all of my classes this week that I'm taking, that I'm teaching. Now I gotta mark them. I don't know what colors I used last week. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna mark all of my classes for my adjuncting job in this green. This is an unnamed green, apparently. Pale mint. I'm gonna mark it in pale mint with my clean color dot, and then I will mark all of the ones for my main job in Hyacinth. All right, at my main job, I'm teaching lectures, so that's what this is. But I'm also teaching labs, which is what these are. And then my first grad school class, it's weird because we're not all of my classes are meeting every day. So I have to, you know, kind of consider all that. Oh, I missed a grad school class. Oops. And also this goes to 8:45, not 8:30. So anyway, I have to look up my schedule for all of those classes ahead of time before I write them down, because not all of them meet every day or every week, I guess. So I'm gonna pull out, I have set aside some colors for those. I'm gonna use the highlighter green and the highlighter orange. I don't know if they have, say, fluorescent orange and fluorescent green. All right, so I'm gonna use those. Let's see, Tuesdays, that's this guy. And Wednesday is that guy. Okay. So that's those. Now to write what they are. And I'm gonna leave those two blank. No offense, y'all, but I gotta protect myself a little bit from the public on the internet, so I'll write those down off camera. So yeah, I've got that. Beyond my classes, I also have several meetings, which I'm gonna go back and look at my monthly for that. And I'm gonna grab, let's see, what color can we use? Okay, it is the, what color is this? Not me trying to read upside down. Ocean, Zig Clean Color Dot. I have a lab meeting and a faculty meeting on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I've got a meeting at 11 a.m. That's like a Zoom call. And I'm tutoring. I need a different color for tutoring. Let's go yellow. There we go. Okay, I believe that's all I've got so far for this week. I am gonna come in and put a couple of these cool ink stickers, Inky Dreams from the Well Appointed Desk, just to, you know, complement what's happening up here with the washi tape. Let's see. I really like this purple, and it's not coming off the sticker paper. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it there just because I don't want to use all of my beautiful Inky Dreams stickers all in one go. So this is my week. It's Saturday. You know, I can probably add at least one day of weather. I don't like to get more than like 3 days ahead on the weather, so I'm not gonna do any more than Monday. Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday. I'll do Monday, Tuesday. So these are the, I'm trying to see if the name's on. No, I can't remember the name of these stamps, but they come, you can either get a set, like some of their sets come as like a single strip, or they call these pick stamps where you can actually pick up the individual stamp. I really like the individual stamp. So that's what I've got for the weather. Now I'm gonna pull up the weather on my computer really quick so that I can get that written down. Let's see. So Monday is going to be sunny. Now I have figured out the exact location that I have to line this up with in order to get it where I want it. So there we go. So Monday and Tuesday are both gonna be sunny. Gonna be cool down to a little cold in the morning. And I think I'm gonna use this one for the weather. All right, so you saw me just then check and make sure that we weren't bleeding through on the other side. I have to say, after a week of using this thing, I am so impressed with the changes that they made to the Tomoe River paper, because like this, all this did was write a little wet. I'm stuck in old Tomoe River mode where I'm like, did it bleed through? I literally can't even see where that was on the back of that page. And I was so worried that it was bleeding through, right? So very happy with the new paper, very happy with this new planner. I love the order of the pages. So far so good. And if I can maintain this rhythm that I think I'm gonna be able to maintain, you might be able to get some more frequent videos from me. So, all right. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, push that little notification button, you know, the usual, so that you can see that my videos are posted. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.